Good morning, this is Kasturi Day. Today again I've come with the question answer section of the nervous system in humans. So I'm starting with the choose the correct answer. Okay, this question answer of the nervous system is according to ICC syllabus class 8. Okay, so the first question, choose the correct answer. The message that travels along a nerve is called a or an stimulus, response, sensation, or impulse. It is called an impulse. Short fibers extending from the cell body of a neuron are called axons, dendrites, nerves, or ganglions. It's called dendrites. The heartbeat is controlled by the cerebellum, medulla oblongata, or sensory neuron. It is called the medulla oblongata. The number of pairs of spinal nerves in the human beings are 12, 18, 31, or 24. It's 31. Okay, the brain and the spinal cord are parts of the peripheral nervous system, autonomic nervous system, central nervous system, and digestive system. It is they are the part, that is brain and spinal cord, the parts of the central nervous system, CNS. Motor nerve carries messages to the heart, spinal cord, muscles and glands, or brain. It carries the messages to the muscles and the glands. These nerves emerge from the brain and reach organ in the head region. Which nerves emerge from the brain and reach organs in the head region? The options are spinal, cranial, vagus, and pelvic. It is the cranial nerves. Then the messages that travel along a nerve in the form of a wave of chemical disturbance is called stimulus, response, sensation, or impulse. Is called impulse. Junction of two neurons is called a joint, synapse, association neuron, and synaptic button. It is called synapse. Then the human brain is enveloped by three membranes, which is called impulses, meninges, synapses, none of these. It's called meninges. Then breathing and heartbeat are controlled by the cerebellum, then medulla oblongata and nerve cells. They are controlled by the medulla. The central canal of the spinal cord is surrounded by an H-shaped area which is called the gray matter, white matter, black matter, or silver matter. It's called the gray matter. The reflex actions are the actions controlled by the brain, spinal cord, both brain and spinal cord, neither brain nor spinal cords, controlled by the spinal cord. Here the brain is not involved. The periphery nervous system, that is the PNS, transmits messages to and from the sense organs and is responsible for involuntary actions, reflex actions, autonomic actions, and voluntary actions. It is involved in the voluntary actions. Next we come to the second type of questions, that is fill in the blanks. Okay. Dash is the part of the brain which helps in maintaining the balance. It's the cerebellum. Dash is the largest part of the brain, that is the cerebrum. Dash is located at the base of the cerebrum and is the shape of an egg. It is the cerebellum. The dash is the continuation of the medulla oblongata, the spinal cord. The dash includes the nerves which carry impulses to and from the central nervous system. It's the peripheral nervous system. Then we come to the basic structural and functional unit of the nervous system is a neuron. Dash is covered by a sheath called the myelin sheath. It's covered by the structure which is covered by a sheath, that is the axon. The dash fluid nourishes the brain and absorbs the shocks. It's the cerebrospinal fluid. The dash coordinates the movement of the voluntary muscles, cerebellum. A single long fiber extending from the cell body of a neuron is called the axon. The central nervous system consists of the brain and the spinal cord. The nerve pathway of a reflex action is called a reflex arc. The peripheral nervous system consists of the cranial and the spinal nerves. Now we come to the third set of questions, that is the right, true and false. Okay. Each nerve cell consists of a cell body, many short fibers and a long fiber. That is true. Motor nerves carry impulses from the sense organs to the spinal cord. That is false. The sensory nerves carry impulses from the sense organs to the spinal cord. Then the largest portion of the brain is the cerebellum. That is also false. The largest portion of the brain is the cerebrum. Thinking, reasoning and memory are controlled by the medulla. No, it's false. The part of the brain which controls these things, that is the cerebrum. A reflex action is a spontaneous response to a stimulus. That's true. The central nervous system consists of nerves only. That's false. That is peripheral nervous system consists of nerves only. Central nervous system consists of brain and spinal cord. A nerve is a bundle of nerve fibers. That is true. The cell body of a neuron is also called an axon. No, it's called an cyton. So the statement is false. Sensory nerves carry impulses to the muscles. That is false. Motor nerves carry impulses to the muscles. Mixed nerves transmit impulses from one neuron to the other. That's true. Now we come to the D question, that is name the following. The other name for the electric pulses transmitted by the nerve, that is impulses. The specific reaction in the body as a result of a stimulus, that is response. The basic structural and functional unit of the nervous system is the neuron. The cell body of a neuron is called the cyton, a fatty layer of insulating substance that covers some axons, that is the myelin sheath. Nerves made of both sensory and motor neurons, these are mixed nerves. Then we come to definition. Define the following. First is stimulus. It is the change in the external or internal environment of an organism that arouses a specific reaction within the body of an organism. Okay, so it's a stimulus is a change in the external or internal environment in an organism. Organism's external environment or internal environment is changed, which arouses a specific reaction within the body of an organism. That is known as stimulus. That is, for example, sound, light, smell, pain or touch. Then we come to receptor. Special cells, receptor are the special cells that is present in the sense organs which detect the stimulus. Okay, like for example the skin, it can detect the hotness or coldness or pain. Okay, so the sense organ is the receptor. Then effector, the cell or the organ that shows the response on receiving the nerve impulses from the brain or the spinal cord. Okay, for example the muscles, the hand muscles, the foot muscles. Okay, so the muscles which on receiving the response from the nervous, receiving the impulse from the brain or the spinal cord to react again accordingly against the stimulus. Okay, so when it receives, like when it receives that it's hot. Okay, if the sense organ has sent a message to the brain or the spinal cord that the substance is hot, that's why we remove our hand. So it sends the message to the hand muscles to remove the hand from the hot object. Okay, so muscle is the effector. Then impulse, the electrical signal or the pulse by which various messages are transferred inside the body. Okay, then synapse, it is the junction between the neurons which communicate, where communication between them occurs. Okay, where the neurons are communicating, there's a gap between them, that is known as synapse. Then we come to the reflex arc. It is the nerve pathway of a reflex action. Okay, Next we come to the differentiation. First is sensory nerves and mixed nerves. Sensory nerves are found in the receptors such as eyes, ears, tongues and skin. Okay. Then mixed nerves, they are found between the sensory input and the motor output or response. Okay. Then sensory nerves carry impulses to the brain or the spinal cord and produce sensations like hearing, taste, vision or touch. And in mixed nerves, they are found in the brain or the spinal cord and allow sensory or motor nerves to communicate. Okay. Next we come to sensory nerves and motor nerves. Sensory nerves, they have a short axon and motor nerves have a long axon. Sensory nerves, they are the receptors, whereas motor nerves have no receptors. Okay. Sensory nerves, the cell body at the site and there are no dendrites, whereas in motor nerves the cell body is a terminal and has dendrites. Sensory nerves have one long dendron, and in this case, in motor nerves case, many short dendrons are there. Then sensory nerves carry sensory impulses from sensory organs to the central nervous system, whereas motor nerves carry motor impulses from the central nervous system to the specific effectors. Okay. So I'll stop here. I'll continue with the next of the rest of my question answer section in my next video. So before ending this, I want to ask you a question. Please give the answer in my comment box. Okay. So the question is, that we have seen that some people who are too much alcoholic, we have taken lots of alcoholic drinks, have the problem in walking straight or driving. Okay, he loses his balance. Okay, so in this case, which part of the brain has been affected? Please let me know. Please write in the comment box. Okay, in my next video, I'll discuss about this question. Okay, so till then, if you like the video, press the like button, and if you are a new viewer to my channel, please do subscribe, or if you have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. And you please, if you have any doubt regarding this chapter, you can please write in the comment box. Okay, so that I can know that you are studying and you are liking the chapters, my videos. Okay, so thank you.